Beyond the Views podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. You know that. We have BabyRay, Sito in the building. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Episode 43, 2023. You know what time it is. Before we get started, I got a couple of little trick questions to ask you.
Sure.
If you had to pick Michael Jackson or Prince, who are we picking?
It's funny that you asked me that. I'm Team Michael Jackson.
Okay.
My mom is Team Prince.
Okay, that's why I asked. Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey?
Whitney.
Whitney?
Whitney.
Okay, Chris Brown or Drake?
Chris Brown.
Chris
Hands
Brown?
down. Hands down.
BabyRay is the hottest new upcoming R&B hip-hop pop star artist based out of Brampton with her latest smash hit, Back to You. If you ask me, born to make music is BabyRay. But now look, before we get started, speaking on your electric performances that you've done in the past, that you just did this weekend.
Yes.
You got off stage, you interact with your people.
Crowd. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Your latest single, Back to You, as well. We'll talk about that. Music influences that you have. What I want to share right now with everyone watching is, bring us back to where this all started, like the root of you starting with dancing and growing up and loving the entertainment lifestyle and going from shyness to not shyness and everything in between. So let us know how everything started with you.
Sure. Well, I kind of always knew, like you were saying, born to make music. I kind of always knew that I was put here to make music. I always had a love for music. I always was able to dance and picked up rhythm really well. My mom was kind of a dancer, taught me how to moonwalk and things like that.
Wow.
So it was just kind of always music around the house, and I'd kind of picture myself as the singer, the artist of the actual songs, and pretend that I was them, and just kind of think of being on stages like The Voice and American Idol and stuff like that. So when I turned 18, I decided if I don't try, then I already failed myself, so I had to try. So I taught myself how to engineer. And bought all the equipment to build my own home studio in my room at first, and recorded my first song. I got amazing feedback from it. I don't think it was good. I'm thinking back now I'm like, that was garbage. Thank God we improved.
Yeah.
But at the time, overwhelming just support and encouragement. So I kept going, and
amazing.
Thank God I'm here.
Beautiful words.
Thank
well
you.
said. Well said. You tell me where I got this from. 99 problems, but tonight ain't one. Make me feel rich. Baby, let's have some fun.
Oh
Where's
my
that
gosh,
from?
is that Bet I Can? I feel, oh my God, I don't
Yes,
like
it
that
is.
song anymore, but it's
yes,
still
it is.
up.
Okay, Bet I Can,
Oh my
September
gosh.
25th, 20.
Bet I can make you stay the night. Bet I can make you feel alright. Tonight you will be mine.
Wow.
Good record. First question I have, is this your first record?
No. So
this wasn't the one that you just spoke about right now?
No.
Like you recording. Okay.
No.
What was it?
Okay, so the very first one was not the one.
Okay.
And I didn't like, so like I said, I don't like it. So I did take it down from the major streaming platforms. But
Right.
if you do want to go and stalk me, you can find it on YouTube. I'm
Okay.
still on my account there.
Really?
So there was a couple songs with that I took down. So Bet I Can was one of I think it might have been maybe the 7th or 8th single that I put out.
Really?
Yeah, so it wasn't
But
that.
that's pretty much what you can find on like the Spotify.
Yeah,
all
that was
the
my earliest
distribution. Okay,
song,
okay,
yeah.
fair enough. Me doing some research on you, you were shy.
I was.
You were shy.
Uh-huh.
High school things changed. You opened up a bit. So for anyone that's watching right now, that you're inspiring right now, because I know you're inspiring so many out there.
I hope so.
What can they do to just break through their shell like you did? I think that's really important for anyone watching right now that really wants to break through their shell and they can't for whatever stigma that they have. I think this is a good time for you to let us know.
Yeah,
Like, what
for
did you
sure. Because I was shy, like he said, I decided, I don't want to go to a studio and, you know, have to record in front of, you know, all these people or someone I didn't trust, I didn't know. So I taught myself how to do it so I could do it from the comfort of my own home, from my room, and, you know, perfect my craft on my own. And in turn, you know, that was a big benefit, was that I didn't have to spend money either. I could, you know, save that money, work on perfecting myself, my voice, and figuring it out myself. And that way, you know, I'm a perfectionist too, so that way I know that it's up to my standard and I don't have to rely on anybody else.
Do you remember the first time where you performed in front of an audience and how that felt right before that happened, and how did you feel even after you performed?
Before I was BabyRay, I remember the very first time I performed at my school. It was in grade 2, and I had my very first solo, and it was just like, oh my gosh, I loved it. And I did perform more in school and stuff like that, but as BabyRay, my very first performance, I think it was the summer of 2021. And I don't think, it was kind of like, in my head, I was like, I'm here to prove it to everybody. This is my first time as BabyRay. I'm going to show my parents, this is for me. And so I wasn't really nervous. It was just kind of get on stage, do your thing, do your routine, kill it, engage the audience, and, you know, there will be more. If you mess up, there will be more.
You are in front of me. Every second I spend with you is slowly killing me. If I stay with you, it's gonna be the end of me. It's time to say goodbye. So hard like this, being with you. So bad like this, wish that I knew what was good.
You are the definition of engagement.
Thank you.
Like, your page is crazy. Like, I didn't even know where to comment on certain videos and, you know, videos you make, because you have so much engagement and people are commenting, and I can tell by your stage presence, you know, you don't just stay on stage and sing, you interact with the crowd. You like The Weekend right now, you came down, you interacted with everyone, you got everyone engaged. That is so epic. Like, you can see the passion, like, burning through you with what you do. So congrats to that. For anyone listening right now, where did you get your name?
Oh yeah, for
Artist
sure.
name.
Everyone asks me that. My real name is Rachel.
Okay.
So my nickname's Ray, and I'm a baby. Like, I'm tiny, I'm 5 foot. My voice is really high pitched, baby voice. So
fair enough.
Fit the vibe.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What was it about singing though? What didn't dancing fulfill with your passion with entertainment that singing you clearly gravitated towards?
I don't really know what in particular, but I would just say that with music you can kind of get your own message out, and that's a big thing that I want to do. As an influencer, I want to spread positive messages, you know, bring back, like, I feel like with rap music being so popular now, we're lacking emotion and feeling, and like we had in the 90s and the 80s where music was about love and heartbreak. Yeah. That's kind of what I want to put into the world and, you know, our generation. So I think with singing I can do that.
Right, right. How does it feel when you do get, you know, your fan base reach out to you, or your, you know, your DM saying, hey, like, this made me feel good. Thank you for the song. Yeah, the best feeling ever. Yeah. I have this one fan who's been consistent since the very beginning, and he never fails to message me and make sure that I know that this song is that fire. Wow, shout out to you. Yeah, Jordan, shout out to you. Shout out to Jordan. And I hope he loves this. I'm going to send it to him directly. That's amazing. But yeah, so he even messaged me that when I posted that first snippet of my music video that's dropping on Friday, he was like, yo, that's way too far away. Like, drop it now. Wow. And just having that energy just keeps you going. Yeah, and it keeps, exactly. It keeps you, like, ready to rock and really want more. Watching. And you want to start creating even more. Congrats on that. That's huge. That's huge. Visuals. Okay, your catalog is a big catalog. I've read I've gone through a lot of catalogs and it's big. 1300 miles.
Away from my hood. I wonder where you are. How far did you go?
Not Into You with lyrics, which is great.
Yeah.
Do You Remember? Why is it that you wrote for Do You Remember that this is your first music video?
That was
When you had, but you had other like.
that was my first like real official
Like production?
production music video
Okay.
type of thing. The other videos were more so just me and my selfie light, me and my people just kind of going out and doing it. But
Okay.
that Do You Remember, I got a videographer and rented out a studio and things like that to make it an official music video.
Got you.
But after that, we started doing it on our own. So
You make me feel something I never felt before. Stomach turning, eyes burning, face red, head hurting, sweaty, steady. Don't forget me.
Okay.
yeah, it was fun.
Yes, I did read that you also edit and you're so in tune of what you do.
Yeah.
It seems like you don't just create and put out visuals and give it to people and say like, figure out what it is and I'm gonna lay back and let me know when it is
Exactly.
released. Like you're really hands-on.
Very.
Is that how you
extremely,
work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Like My Heart as well. The most recent one, if I'm not mistaken, was 5 months ago. Was Take You Away.
Yeah.
Beach vibes,
Yeah.
upbeat, tropical
Summer.
beat, colorful. Good reactions on the song.
Absolutely, yeah.
What was that feeling like of creating this song? What space were you in? I'm curious.
Summertime, beach vibes, like you were saying. I just wanted to make a song where, regardless of your age, you would like this song. And
Yeah.
so I would perform it, actually. I performed it this past, just before the holidays.
Yeah.
For my, one of my uncle's 80th birthday.
Right.
And even people of that demographic like that song. So
Yeah.
that was kind of
No, I love
cool.
it.
Tell me what you want, wanna know. Tell me all the places you wanna go. Can I be the one to love ya? Can I be the one to adore ya? I'll take you to new heights, let's go. Baby, don't be shy, I know you wanna wine all up on me. Baby, stay right by my side, even if it's just tonight. Feel the beat of love inside your body.
Why do you feel like your music videos and visuals are so important? I've personally met a lot of artists that don't even have one visual out, or not even like a lyric video. But it looks like you sincerely want to like drop a music video to every song you do.
Yeah, I do.
What is it about it? Is it because you enjoy the music video process of creating, or is it because like you really wanna, like I just feel your hunger?
I think it's more so,
crazy.
well, I, like, again, with being a big fan of Michael Jackson, he put on, these music videos that were almost movies, that were like short films, right? So right now I don't have the budget to do things like that, but with what I can do, I do want to present people with good visuals, good
Awesome.
stories, good videos to go watch, and I think videos make you enjoy the song just that much more. And you
Yes.
just see, just like putting a visual to it. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
always the vibe.
It's so important.
Yeah.
Visuals are so important nowadays. So, congrats to you.
Never felt before. Stomach turning, eyes.
How do you determine what songs will have a music video? As you say,
Yeah.
like budget-wise, it can get really expensive to shoot a music video for every song,
Right,
even though
yeah.
you want to do that. But how do you determine that, and like how do you go about with going with your team and deciding what song is going to have a music video? How do you determine that?
When recording a song, I kind of already have that vibe. Like if it's a song I can dance to, if it has a story behind it that I want to tell, even in the writing process, I can kind of visualize different things. Like, do you remember? I already had an idea of what I wanted to do.
Wow.
So while recording it, I had that down. But for certain songs, like example, She Won't, it wasn't a song that I wanted to do a video for,
Gotcha.
just because it was a more so low-key vibe.
Vibes, yeah.
Just kind of like get in a car and drive. That's kind of what I get from that song. So if there's like a dance portion to the song, then I'm gonna dance and I'm
You're
gonna
down.
show that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Awesome. Is there anything that you can share about the music video dropping this Friday?
Sure.
Like, any exclusive
sure,
that, like,
absolutely.
you know, everyone's going to be seeing this before it drops? Just to give them a little insight on what time it's dropping this Friday.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. this Friday.
Yeah, so you can expect dancing from this one. So I have been a little reluctant with showing my dancing, even though I'm a dancer
Wow,
first.
that's so
but
cool.
Yeah, this one is more so just a dance video. I'm in a studio dancing.
Cool.
Yeah, just vibes, just good vibes. I love this video. I can't
Cool.
wait.
I lost my mind. Love's got me blind over you. And I gotta take my time, but I'll always find back to you.
What kind of an environment are you normally in when you write, or when you lock in to create music? Like, what do you like? You like this vibe here, studio vibe? Like, what is it? What does it look like?
To write, usually I'm kind of just anywhere. So I'm just chilling in my bed and I'm writing
Wow.
and just in my zone. Sometimes I write at work. I'm a lifeguard at a pool, so sometimes I write
Cool.
there. But to record, I always just kind of set a day. Like, if I want to record tomorrow, I'm gonna decide tonight. Okay, you're gonna get up early, make sure your vocals are good, drink some tea, get in the zone, and then bang out the vocals. I do it at my house, right, in my
Wow.
basement. So I bang out the vocals first, and then I sit and I edit, add what I need to add, go back and perfect certain things, and
So you're
just
telling me
kinda kick it out.
you actually take it from A to Z yourself?
Yeah, by
like even
myself.
the mastering.
yep, everything.
Seriously.
I started working
Good for
with
you.
my cousin, though. He's stepping into engineering and stuff like that, so I'm going to start handing it over to him to let him put his little twist on it.
Right.
Yeah, usually
Okay.
it's just me.
Awesome. BabyRay makes music based on life experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you say that's every song?
No, actually, I would say more so the emotional songs.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a song like I Do, and that one's just kind of turning up and, feeling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the story and the message.
Okay, great. Do you have a special formula on how you want to take your career? Do you have like a pre-written blueprint on how you want
Kind
to
of.
approach your music career, or do you just want to go with the flow and just have a good time and see what happens?
I think, well, like I was saying, like born to make music, I think no matter what, my journey will continue.
Yeah.
But my kind of goal is to get signed. I do want to get signed to have a record label behind me to kind of push me initially, and then I'll become independent once I have that,
Yeah.
foundation and that following.
Right.
In terms of like, that is kind of the I guess journey.
Right. From the moment you decided to make music, a couple years later, what's your biggest takeaway? Because this journey here, for everyone that's listening, we as creators only see the final,
Yeah.
Product?
Facts. Where you are now.
and you want to then just become an artist or anything, podcast or anything. And then when you realize that there's bumps and grinds to get there,
Absolutely.
it can shift you away. So for yourself, yeah, I'm curious to know.
Yeah, just like you said, with the there's always setbacks no matter what. There's always something that seems like it's gonna be, put you on top, and then it doesn't hit exactly the way that you expected it to. So it's kind of just, okay, maybe this one didn't blow up, but the next one. And you just have to keep persevering and keep grinding and just keep going. And,
How do you stay motivated though? I'm sure there's times that you just don't want to write, or maybe you do always. But how do you stay motivated for anyone right now that's not feeling it?
I think that there's always going to be times where you're not, so you do need to take breaks. Like I know that like hustle culture and grind culture is no days off, no breaks, keep going, but you're going to get burnt out. No matter what industry you're in, you're going to get burnt out, even if you love your job to the moon and back.
Yeah.
But so if I don't feel like writing today, I'm not going to write. I'm going to wait till tomorrow, and if I feel like it tomorrow, then I'll do it tomorrow.
Right.
And I feel like my best songs come with that. I feel like if I force a song, it's not, I'm going to scrap it, I'm going to throw it away. Versus when I'm in that mood and I'm in the zone and I want to write, it comes out fire, so.
Well said. Well, you haven't burned out. 2021, 2022, you almost hit about a song a month.
Yes.
You're at about like, for what I know of what you've uploaded me, I'm sure you've done way more. But it was hitting about like 9 songs a year, 2021, 2022. What was it about those 2 years? Like, it looks like you're locked in, and you're still locked in, and you're still grinding really, really hard. And please correct me if I'm wrong. You have this heartbreaking like EP covers that you do as well.
Yes, yeah.
You've done it also with like a Christmas. You did it first at 2021 in the beginning, and you also did it in 2022.
Yeah.
I'm building my hopes up, like presents unopened to this day. I still see the messages you read.
What is it about you dropping almost a record a month? Like, that's incredible. While still doing all the videos, being interactive, and you do sorry for my language, but a shit ton of performances too. So like, go take the stage. Like, how do you do all that? That's insane.
It's really just, you know, you love what you do,
crazy.
right? And you want to do it. Like, I can't wait to record when I record and, you know, finish that song, because I know the end product is going to take me to the moon. Like, I love it. I love hearing my finished, you know, songs, my finished products. But I think it's just that passion, that love that keeps me going. Just, you know, and I want to stay consistent on Instagram and for the fans and stuff. So I want to give them something to, okay, this one's dying out. What's next? Oh, there's a single coming. She's ready. She's already on it. So it's only when I skip a month is when I do the videos. So like for February, I'm just focused on the video and pushing the video. My next single will be March.
Right. Okay. For the viewers watching, 2021, what song right now that you just pops in your mind that we can just direct everyone to just listen to?
From 2021?
Yeah, tell them. What song are we going to?
From 2021, I have to say, Not Into You.
Siri, play Not Into You.
Oh, you wanna come back? Ain't that tough? You're doing way too much. Don't try it. You're not.
That was Not Into You. What about 2022? Give me a record right now, because
Oh, it's my favorite.
we're going 2 on 2 right now.
I guess Take You Away.
Take You Away, big record. Siri, Take You Away. Let's go.
Away. Escape into the music, let it play. All night long, looking my way. Come and put your hands on my body. Hey.
Beyond the Views podcast, episode 43. BabyRay, Cito, you know what time it is. Queen of covers. Wow. Right by My Side, that Nicki Minaj vibe, Marvin's Room, that Drake feel. You had the Heartbreak Christmas special as well. What is it about covers that you gravitate so much towards covers? And you even put on Marvin's Room something like Don't Judge, or...
Yes, Don't Judge Me. It's a Chris Brown song, so I kind of mixed it in a mashup.
Okay, you see, I didn't get that. But yeah, what is it about covers, and why are they so important to you?
I think that because people already kind of know these songs, it kind of gives you the opportunity to put your own twist on it and show them what you have to offer without them having a whole brand new song to listen to. So they can kind of, like for Marvin's Room, that's a huge song. Drake is huge in the 6. So being able to do a song like that and put BabyRay on it, I got a lot of feedback from that, and people loved it just because they got to hear BabyRay, but with a song they already knew.
Right.
So with Christmas too, Christmas
Awesome
in particular.
job.
Thank you.
Awesome
But
job.
for Christmas, like you don't really you want to listen to the classics. You want to listen to songs you already know for Christmas. So with those Ariana Grande songs, a lot of at least girls that my age and younger than me, they loved Ariana Grande. They loved those songs. So getting to put BabyRay on it and her own twist, you give a little excitement. It's very exciting.
Of course. Well said. How involved is your team behind decisions when it comes to what songs is going to be released? The whole creative process. Before we started the podcast, you were letting me know that Moms is also the manager.
Yeah.
Shout out to Moms. So how involved is your mom? And that's first off, that's a great relationship to have too, right? And I know that she'll be really transparent and give you feedback and to push you forward. But yet, how far do you take it? As in, when you want to drop something, like, do you take the advice? Do you push back, or where does that go?
Usually, I kind of handle all of those type of things on my own.
Okay.
Because I do have that plan already in my head, like 1 song a month, and if you have a music video, we're gonna push it and do every other month. So I kind of just followed that plan, and I do go to my team. I have a very small team. It's really just mom. I have one manager I'm working with, SK. He's awesome.
Shout out to SK.
Shout out to SK. And my cousin, Matto, Autonomous Productions. So within them, I kind of, do you think this is a good idea? If not, I'll take their feedback, and I kind of go with what I want, honestly.
Right. I've seen you have features with Matto.
We did the Heartbreak Anniversary together, and then I do have another cover with him. But we do have our own singles coming out very soon. So
okay, awesome.
Exciting.
What is the most exciting part of your creative process? Is it the writing? Is it the recording? Is it the mixing and mastering? The editing? Is it the music videos? Is it the performing? I'm sure that whole process you love. Mm-hmm. But if you had to pick one, what is something that you really, really enjoy?
The performing. I love being on stage.
I agree.
I love it. There's no better feeling than being on stage and looking out into the crowd and seeing all these people. And I'm at that stage where I do have people singing along with me. So just seeing that is like ridiculous. Best feeling ever.
The Friday that just passed, you performed. You gave shout-outs to, I think, Toronto 6, and there was a couple of other media outlets.
Yeah.
How does that work? Do they, I guess, get artists together and allow you guys to just shine on stage? Yeah. Shout out to them. Sorry, absolutely. I'm not too sure exactly what their names are, but...
so Toronto's Top 6, the Drip Room 6, and Young Soldiers Entertainment.
Congrats.
They put on the Love in the 6 all-female showcase.
Wow.
So big shout out to them, because being an all-female showcase, that's fire.
That is.
But yeah, so they kind of, I've worked with Toronto's Top 6 before for a different show, as well as the Drip Room 6. So I guess they already have me in mind type of thing, where they, put these shows together and they contact artists, hey, do you want to be a part of this? It's on this day. This is, your cut, whatever type of things. So yeah, it's just super easy process.
That's awesome. Mom, were you there?
I didn't go this time.
Oh, okay.
She's always there, though. She's always there. This last time she didn't go.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It was too cold. It was -30 outside.
It was. How do you prepare yourself before going on stage?
I rehearse. I do because I dance with my sets as well, so I do have to rehearse, and I do perform in heels, so I do want to try on the heels and make sure that I'm not gonna fall, and I'm able to do these moves and the outfits and stuff. So I do spend at least, I want to say maybe at least 6 hours with rehearsal. Right.
Okay, great. Look, before we close off with Back to You, February 10th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be here to share it. What can we expect from BabyRay 2023? From anyone that's watching, shout out to every single one of you right now that's watching. What can we expect from you? And where can everyone follow you and follow your music?
For 2023, lots more singles. I already have a whole bunch that I'm beyond excited to share. More music videos. I also have one of those that I'm so excited to record. More performing. I do want to start hopefully traveling to the States to perform and go over there to do some stuff. But yeah, I want to do some more photo shoots as well. I love outfits and fashion, so I want to get into modeling a little bit more as well. But yeah, you guys can find me on all social medias at @Iam_BabyRay. That's BabyRay. You can find me on all major streaming platforms, just BabyRay. It's one word, so BabyRay.
Fire. Cito, BabyRay, episode 43, Beyond the Views podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. You know that.
fire.
Let's go.
Thank you again. That was fire.